And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Swing and a foul straight back.
First pitch, 111.
Line drive. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's Tommy Pham. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Edman in position. Brings it in. And there's one away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing.
Kiner Falefa on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. Next offering misses. 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Freeman, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Joey Bart. 3 for 9 of the series coming in.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
One strike.
Man at second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kiner Falefa at second with 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got it. That's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Mitch Keller. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. And he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Mookie Betts, the next to hit, takes ball one. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Runner at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And it forces him to hold up at third base.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And Freddie takes the K.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
The 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That clips the corner. That one the other way. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Fly ball down the line. Davis towards the line. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now here is Enmanuel Valdez.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Glasnow in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Oh, and 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Down the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Glasnow winds and deals. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now here is Jack Sawinski. And a curve drops in for a strike. Glasnow ready and deals. That one fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Adam Frazier. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Check swing, called strike. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Keller back to work. And that's outside. Inside. And that's ball 2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Kike Hernandez at the plate.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. Muncy, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Next pitch misses outside. Now 2-2. That one missed.
3 ball, 2 strike.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Mookie now. Doubled in his first AB.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Turns and fires the bats. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Henry Davis.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Out to short. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates.
Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Two outs.
Hey! 0-2.
That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Going, gone. His 4th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. A good hit. hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ryan Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But Pittsburgh gets even on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Hernandez.
And yes, I'm never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. My favorite brand, Rio to Tokyo, they all get though. I enjoy your fat and loose on a Friday afternoon, and it never comes too soon. Gotta keep it real hush hush. Can't let the man know that you're much. Stuff the stash in the secret hatch underneath the dash.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. That's back. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Freddie Freeman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a strike. Man at second. Strike 2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. I don't really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. Kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Hernandez at third. Freeman on at first with nobody out.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result.
Got him! Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Davis makes the grab on the run. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. A single his first time. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Line drive, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 1. That's down and in. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
14, Joey Vaughn.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss, beat him with a fastball.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Valdez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Right through there, got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Gonzalez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Right side, hard hit. Frazier on to first in time. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Betts with another scorching run of play lately. 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
So runner at 2nd, 2 down. And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. In for a strike, 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Mlodzinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Wentz getting loose as well. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Pittsburgh,
duel
the
so
center
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
Jack
starters have performed up to this point. Glass now back to work. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Sawinski gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Henry Davis getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He is singled and he is flied to left. First pitch just misses. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Fouled off down the right side. One now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Sit him down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Pirates lead 1, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Freddie Freeman. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Mitch Keller, done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Carmen Michinski on to pitch out of the pen here.
50.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Tommy Edman will hit next. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Reynolds hustles to get it in. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He's 2 for 2. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates 1. Now it's the DH, Tommy Pham. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Swings and misses. Strike one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Strike him out.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Base knock, center field.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
Valdez.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Enmanuel Valdez. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Late on that fastball.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates 1.
pitching for
Back
the
now for the
Pirates.
bottom of the sixth, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
35.
mound, Colin Holderman.
Colin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well,
Leading
one-run
up
game.
for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Kike Hernandez.
the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground, right side. Frazier on to first, in time. Leadoff man retired in the
Up next
sixth.
for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. David Bednar getting loose out there. Wentz, a left-hander, also throwing. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
1 and 2.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's in with a stand-up double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering is down low.
1 and 1.
That's a little bit low. Barnes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Swings and misses out. Number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's a little bit high. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Luis Garcia.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. He's got it. 1 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Henry Davis now at the plate. And that's outside. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez ranging after it. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading up,
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to
the
hit.
first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
and there's one down.
Man, Dodger Stadium is so beautiful. Really a gorgeous place to play baseball. The weather is always perfect. You know, Tommy Lasorda managed the Dodgers for more than 20 seasons, and he called this place blue heaven on earth. You and I, we had the privilege of walking past the Vin Scully broadcast booth and many times seeing him in there getting ready for a ball game. When I think of this place, I think of Vin Scully.
Over to first, and they get Edman for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. That one's in there, going 1. Swing and a pop-up. Connor Falefa makes the play, and it's out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in L.A., we go to the 8th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Isaiah. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Screaming, get live, no fat boy slim. I'm about mines, gotta stack my wins. Number 1 up on the side, these so no fin. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard. Don't run like Mike, I swim. Drive tired with the mob high, with externals, I ain't talking gas now. Talk hard, you a lame homie from the island, gotta deal with us now. I've been moving, I can't get no sleep. Nah, everybody gotta eat. You can't run up and try me, nah, every around with the heat. I ain't really about cuffing my sleeves, nah, but I can still master your beat. They playing my song on repeat, yeah, they playing my song on repeat. I got a lot on my mind, I ain't on nothing except for my grind. I'm saying no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks, this game is so hard, don't run like punching with shots. This game is so hard. Don't run like Mike Icewind.
Let me shine on top it. You know me never stop it. When me roll up with me crew, the girls them bring the topic up. No yelling on me section. Let me be part. Tonight is action. Hero for perfect satisfaction. Primo. Tonight is action.
On the ground right side, there's Hernandez handling the chance. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Connor Falefa.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Tommy Pham digs in now.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
That's in there, and that is strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Up next for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Clips the corner, 0-1. Yates, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. On the ground to third. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bailey Falter. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here comes Max Muncy.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side, Frazier. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, second baseman, DK Hernandez.
And the batter now, Enrique Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That's out to center field. Sawinski gets under it. Hauls it in. 2 away.
Hey, man. 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Wentz getting cranked up as well. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now that's the
Here's
designated
Shohei
hitter,
Ohtani.
Shohei.
Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on
Ohtani.
base, yes, but also some power. And it's fouled away. Out to center. Sawinski makes the play, and that is that. One left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We go to the ninth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
Joey.
Tanner Scott comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Strike on the inside corner.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
And now, Enmanuel Valdez, and that is out of play. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And the 0-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The Pirates down to their final strike. On the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I ran out of poppers. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I always told you like